Hello, Internet. I'm Insane Lane as well as a Canadian girl, and today we are joined by Zerzuz Sarah Quinn. Everyone say hi and be nice. So,
Hello. So, have you ever heard of a rage join?
yes.
A while back, I basically invented rage joins. I went over to what do you call it? Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
demanded a link in the chat and told him, "Give me a link. I'm coming up." And as soon as he gave me the link, I got up there and I'm like, "Okay, this is a rage join. I'm taking over. There's nothing you can do about it. If you kick me out, it's an instant lose for you." Well, today I kind of had a little bit of a similar plan. Would you mind playing the video in the bottom down there?
Oh, the intro? Yep. Here it comes. Should play.
Hello, my name is Zerzuz Cyclone, and welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing today? Well, what I have planned today is I'm gonna share with Lisa a couple of, or sorry, which name are you? Canadian girl today. Darn it.
Canadian girl.
I'm gonna share with a Canadian girl a couple of videos that I believe show a little bit of a masterclass in victimhood. Now, the first one, I believe Lisa Bro might agree with me on. And why I say that is Lisa. Hello?
Oh, you cut out. You were saying Lisa would agree with you? Oh, I think we're having some technical difficulties.
So here's Tom. Hold on, wait. Yeah,
I think something's wrong. You're not broadcasting.
I know I'm not broadcasting. I'll mention that in a minute. So what he was saying is, I thought we were going to set it up to where I could push the button up in the corner and stream it over to my channel, but I do not see that
Should
button.
be able to.
Yeah, I don't see the stream to your channel button. Weird.
Yeah,
That doesn't matter that much. I can clip it and paste it later as a video, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So one of the things I've noticed is on a lot of traffic stops, there's a lot of people that immediately, oh, my arm's broken. Oh, my toe hurts. My pinky twisted, and every medical emergency you could imagine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what basically the first one is, I guess. So the chick claims the gender discomfort bias, and she claims seizures, and of course she asked for a deputy,
Okay.
and she alleges harm. We're gonna see if all this is what takes place in this video. What do you think?
All right, we'll give it a watch and see what we got. At least it's from this year. That's refreshing.
Yeah, I think the other one's like or so.
No, there's so many videos that I see come up like every day, and it's like this is 3 to 4 years old, and I remember this video, and it's just channels changing the thumbnail, changing the title, and throwing it up like it's new, and I'm so sick of it. That and AI generated titles because they're
Some of those
mean.
AI channels, entire AI.
Oh, entire AI channels they need to die. but like there are titles now where it's an AI title because it uses all 100 characters, and they're getting really
They're trying to
mean.
fill in that character limit.
Yeah, they go right to the character limit, and it's all keywords. It doesn't even make sense, but they're getting mean because they're more and more. It's people are spoiled brats, nasty animal girl, or enormous woman. It's like, stop, like, freaking saying shit like that. God.
No. One of the videos that you sent me, that comes from a channel that primarily only focuses on female arrest.
Oh,
And
that's a lot of channels.
I kind of frown upon. Kind of frown upon that line of channel. It almost makes me wonder if they're more interested in watching the females in distress.
Oh, absolutely,
than
yeah.
actively care about the arrest.
Yeah, no, there are definitely channels like that very much cherry pick the types of body cams that they have. Like there are channels that only do like bad mother body cams, which is also, that's the other spike of the year is bad parents, mostly women. That is, I've seen a huge increase in those videos.
It's been worse over the last decade, but yeah, we're finally at the peak, I think, hopefully.
All right, let's get into this.
On January 29th,
let me know if the volume's okay.
An officer pulled over a woman for running a stop sign.
Give me your information.
Volume's fine.
You have a deputy. I'm standing in front of you.
And
step out of the vehicle.
So did you notice she immediately asked for a deputy?
Yes. And like, what do you think he is?
You know what that is?
Entitlement?
That's to diminish his it's to diminish his position. He's not who she wants to talk to. She wants to talk to somebody else. You can stop talking to me now. Give me a real deputy. It's one of the first that I'm going to point out of her little victimhood. You know what I mean?
I don't consider that victimhood at all.
Well, it's pushing it's not pushing. It's delaying the stop. It's delaying the stop so that
Clearly, I think it's her being a little entitled.
She knows she's going to.
But victimhood, you have to be like doing a woe is me thing, and she's not doing that. Like maybe she gets there, but right now she's just being a little entitled, maybe a little privileged, but other than that, no. And she did get out of the car.
Do you have your information?
I don't need to give it to you.
Yes, you do. Why would you
not? She did get out of the car, but I mean, look at how she got out.
Okay, step to the front.
Well, I mean, it's lagging like heck. That's kind of why I wanted to have the videos already so they don't lag.
That's fine. Go to the...
So they don't what?
So they don't lag. If you copy them onto your hard drive and then play them instead of putting them straight through the stream, there's a lot less issues in the video lag.
Okay, because I'm not seeing it lag.
Okay, I did when it looked like it did when she came out of the car. It might have just been on my end. That would suck.
Okay, so at least she got out of the car, but she is refusing to give him her ID and license, etc., which she is required to because this is a traffic stop. And him telling her to stand.
He's asking her to move from the car. Go ahead.
I was going to say, he's telling her to stand in front of his car, which on the roadside I don't like for safety reasons. Because it's most likely that his car is going to get hit from behind if there's an accident. And if she's in front of it, she's going to get hit. And she could get pinned between the two cars. So could the officers.
Right.
Be there too. They should get off to the side of the road.
No. Off to the side of the road, but at least somewhere away from where they are right now in the lane.
Yeah.
Technically in the lane, within feet from the lane.
Yeah, but standing in front of his car, you're still in the roadway.
Yeah, and I understand your concept that his vehicle would be the first one to be struck.
Yeah. So not best safety moment, but we'll see.
front of my car.
I can't do that, sir.
Yes, you can.
Officer, you're putting your hands on me. Officer, you're putting your hands on me.
Sit right there.
You're a male.
Sit right
You're a male. I'm a
Sit
female.
right there.
You're a female. I'm a female. You're a male.
How do you know?
I'm a female.
How do you know what I identify as?
Exactly, but
Okay, I'm sorry, but the cop is being a jerk right there.
Was he being a jerk or was he being whipped? And now I believe that cops, they get so much freaking shit. I do think that cops should be a little whipped. You can kind of tell by her stance there that she's at least of the understanding of gender roles. Not that she's within gender roles, that she's of the understanding of gender roles. Now, when he pulled her away from the vehicle, he had all right to do so. And the reason why I say that, the moment he asked her out of the vehicle, she is being detained.
Yes, but he needs to say that. And I always have this problem. I do not like cops putting their hands on anyone, when they have not said, you are being detained or you are being arrested. Because for my 2 cents, until they say those words, they do not have the authority to put their hands on someone unless it is in self-defense, which this was not. I understand he wants her to move over there, but
that's not the precedent of that's not the precedence of the court. The precedent.
No, I didn't say that was what the court said. I said that was my opinion.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, that's what I think should.
The court's precedence is that the moment you're asked out of the vehicle, that's the moment you're being detained. The stopping is just a simple stop and that is out of the vehicle.
No, and that's perfectly fine by the courts, but I just think the officers should have to say it out loud, because if you're a person standing there, let's say you don't know your rights, you don't know how a traffic stop goes, how are you supposed to know that you are legally being detained right now unless somebody says it?
Oh yeah, they use that to their benefit. Like, they don't exactly tell you the moment you're being arrested, and
that's not okay. I think that is incredibly shady. I think it's very wrong. If the law is, if the laws are okay and you are working within the laws, why do you need to do shady shit like that? If you have a legal reason to detain or arrest someone, why can't you say it?
I don't know if it's always just shady. I mean, how many times I guess they could just sit around and, hello, how are you doing? By the way, you're detained. I don't know if that would change the situations that are going on.
But I think people have a right to be informed of when they are under those conditions, because if they don't know, like, what if she tries to walk away right now? What is he going to do? He's going to do something violent. But unless she knows she's being detained, she has every right to walk away. Like, that's my point. If you don't tell people that they're being restricted in some way, and then they try to do something like walk away, the cop's going to respond violently. He's going to say, hey, then he'll probably say, like, hey, you're being detained, don't walk away from me, whatever. But it's like, you need to say that before. And, like, don't tell me somebody's trying to flee from you when you haven't told them that they're not free to leave right now.
Oh yeah, I don't think he's trying to say she's fleeing. I think he's
I'm just making the broader point. Because I've seen people get charged for, like, trying to flee the cops, and it's like, well, you never told them they were not free to leave or that they were detained, and they walked across the street. You don't get to call that fleeing when you didn't make them aware that they did not have that liberty at this moment.
I don't know. I kind of feel like that every time I've ever been detained, I know without the cop telling me I'm detained that I'm detained at that moment. I have been detained. I haven't been, imprisoned or anything, but it seems to me like I'm aware. It takes a little sense to notice.
That's good for you, but there are some really stupid people in the world.
But Trump
426.94.
That is.
Sit down.
You're making me uncomfortable.
Sit. I don't care. Sit down.
No.
Where's your identification? Where's your driver's license,
No.
registration, and
No.
your proof of insurance?
No.
You've made this so much more difficult than it needs to be.
Because you came in a U-turn in front of me, and you came after me and turned around.
I turned around because you committed a violation of Florida state statute. It does not matter if it is.
Does that negate a traffic stop?
Why
No.
you were pulled over? I want to.
No, she's saying she's basically just saying, well, I didn't do the thing you're accusing me of doing, which 99% of people are going to say. And no, that doesn't end or negate a traffic stop just by saying, I declare myself innocent. That's not how that works. Now, she is not helping herself.
That's what she's doing right now. She said, I went through the... Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, she's not helping herself by refusing to hand over her license, registration, and insurance, but he's not helping himself having the tone he's having and shaking his finger in her face. Like, dude, if you're going to do your job professionally and correctly. If she's being detained, put her in cuffs and tell her she's detained. But this arguing on the roadside like you're shaming your teenage daughter, like, what the hell is this?
I don't know. I think that she's actually driving this. And the reason why I say that is her argument is that I was running a yellow light and that doesn't matter because you did a U-turn in front of traffic behind me. Ooh, you did bad, boy. You should be in trouble and not me. That's the argument she's making.
I didn't hear that.
And that's
because
she's going to stick with.
I heard her say, like, yeah, he made a U-turn in front of her. I didn't hear her say that he did anything wrong, and cops can break traffic laws when they're doing stops, etc. within reason.
All she was doing, she said all she was doing wrong was that she went through a yellow light, but he did a traffic stop behind her. What would that suggest?
He did a traffic stop or he did a U-turn?
That I believe was her next word. A U-turn.
Yeah, it's what does it matter what he did?
Right. But it sounds like it's trying to remove his ability to be able to stop her.
I didn't hear it that way.
Driver's license, registration.
And then you just put your hands on me.
I did put my hands on you because you're refusing to give me your information, and I'm not going to allow you to sit in that car.
I'm not, officer.
You don't operate this. I'm in charge. Do you understand me?
You are failing to demonstrate that, officer.
Then how are you complying? I did.
You put your hands on me.
I did because you failed to follow a lawful order.
My shirt off as a woman. You need to identify as a male. I'm a female, and you just put your hands on me.
I did because you are failing to.
No, I did not.
Oh, that's where it is. Identify.
I did not, officer.
Okay.
You just put your hands on me.
When I asked you,
officer,
driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No.
Where's your driver's license?
You put your hands on me.
Where's your driver's license?
Put your hands on me.
Where is your driver's license? Where is your?
Okay, now this has devolved into two kids going, yes, I did. No, you didn't. 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 Like, cop,
it doesn't have to be that way. All she has to do is pass over her damn driver's license. All she has to do is pass over her driver's license.
Yes, and
that
she
he keeps
should.
asking for repeatedly. It doesn't have to keep turning into a kid's thing. Who is turning it into the kid's thing, though?
Both of them.
Who is not turning over their driver's license? He stopped and asked her for her driver's license. Who is refusing to turn over the driver's license?
She should be turning it over, but he is absolutely letting this happen. He is not having command authority.
Well, he has to. He's trying to get her ID. He's trying to get her driver's license.
Yes, but this tactic of arguing back and forth is clearly not working. He is not having good command presence right now. He is not being in charge or taking control of the scene. He is very much letting her run things, and he's getting into a really stupid argument and a stupid back and forth that should not be happening. Okay, if she wants to go this way and say, I don't have to give you anything, I don't have to give you my license, and she's refused multiple times, which she has, tell her, okay, then you're under arrest for obstruction. You put her in cuffs, you put her in the back of the car, and you be done with
no de-escalation whatsoever.
De-escalate what?
There's no de-escalation whatsoever. Just give her trying to get to the traffic stop without the person ending up in jail or in handcuffs.
And I would like
de-escalation.
But what is again? If the officer was better trained and he had not done what he did already by grabbing her when he didn't have to. He should not have done that. But at this point, I don't think she's going to listen to anyone because he's got her so riled up. Now, that's him not handling a little bit earlier better, but this arguing back and forth isn't working. If you want to try and like de-escalate or calm her down, then do it, but you need to change your tone, get your hand out of her face, and say like, okay, let's start over. I am sorry you took offense to my putting my hands on you, but I needed you over here. Now we're here. Are you going to give me your license, reg, insurance? And calmly give her another chance. But at some point, people make their choice. If you're going to just keep saying no and arguing, I'm not going to stand here for 20 minutes waiting for you to sort your shit out. Like, there is a time and place to try and verbally de-escalate, but I don't think this officer is capable. I don't think this cop is capable of that. I don't think he knows.
That is what's considered de-escalation, trying not to end up putting the person in jail for no reason.
Yes, and that would always be best outcome if we could not arrest as many people as we do. But you got to have an option to get
negotiate.
there.
Perhaps negotiate instead of just slamming people in the slammer because they said no a couple of times. Now, as far as
I'm not saying
point did it break down, she hasn't cooperated really.
No,
aside from just getting out of the vehicle, she hasn't cooperated one bit. She started off by dismissing him as not being a deputy, and then she went to I can or I might, or I don't have to give you my ID. And then it went to, I can give you my ID. And of course, the explanation she's going to use later again about him not having a right to pull her over. She's going to use it a second time.
Okay, well, we'll deal with that when we
get there. She had a yellow light and he did a U-turn behind her.
That doesn't matter.
Driver's license.
Your hands on me. No, officer. You put your hands on me. You put your hands on me.
Ma'am, you're being detained.
No, you put your hands on me.
That's her biggest
hang-up. And now she's being arrested.
Yes.
He doesn't have to tell her she's being arrested.
What are you doing?
Well, he should.
Do not comply. I'm going to.
And he says detained.
I'm going to put.
He did say detained. When he
also,
meant, I think he means arrested.
As he's like grabbing at her and trying to get her hands behind her back, he's still saying, if you don't comply, I'm going to put you in handcuffs.
This isn't.
You're literally trying to put her in cuffs right now. Do you have any clue what you're doing, officer? Is it your first day? Because you're coming across like that.
This isn't lagging for you at all?
No.
I'm getting a heck of lag. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. But
no
like this is just two people being dumb. Like, she needs to be giving him her ID.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's pulling away from him.
Yes,
and
but
he's trying. I'm guessing he's trying not to just slam her to the ground and bust her.
I applaud the restraint on not escalating violence. But like, officer, are you in charge or are you not in charge? Like, come on, what are we doing? Because right now you look ridiculous.
Well, for everybody who says that, I'd love to ask them to have somebody try to actually fight them and resist them putting handcuffs on them, and let that same person who's saying, oh, you're not doing a good enough job, try to put handcuffs on that person.
I do not claim that it is easy or that I am capable, but I'm saying the way that he is still talking, saying, like, he's not even talking in a declarative way. He's not saying, like, you are under arrest, put your hands behind your back. He's saying, still, if you don't comply, I'm going to cuff you, as he's trying to cuff her and she's not letting him. Like, I'm sorry, but that's absurd. That is counterproductive. No wonder she's not listening to you, because you're not, like, setting a boundary. You're not being declarative. You're not, like, he's just being so wishy-washy. And
but you said it again. No wonder she's not listening to you. She hasn't listened to him from the beginning of the stop.
Yes, but
when nothing he did.
Actually, it is, because he keeps letting her do it. He's not, again, change your tone, change your tact, make the consequences clear. Be very clear. Say, ma'am, I'm giving you one last chance. Give me your license, your registration, or your insurance, or you're going to leave me no choice but to arrest you for failing to ID or obstruction, whatever it is in that state. Like, make the consequences very clear, make it known, let her make her choice, and then follow through. It's like parenting a toddler.
Yeah, we're at that. He said he's detaining her, that she needs to put her hands on her back. He put her up against the car once already.
Yes, and then this is happening, and they're still back and forth.
Behind your back.
Your hands on me.
Turn around and put your hands
Officer,
behind your
I
back.
literally have seizures. And you're
Turn
putting your
around and put your hands.
Officer,
That has
no,
nothing
you're
to
putting
do
your-
with
The victim.
Officer, you're putting your hands on me.
The victim.
Step it up.
I have seizures. She's trying everything she can to remove his ability to
Behind your back.
conduct this stop.
No, stop, officer. I'm with you.
I'm wondering where, like, has he called for backup?
Officer, you're hurting me. I didn't do anything. You
Yes. You're going to come right in a second.
Officer, you're hurting me.
And then she's immediately going to turn her attention away from this officer to the next
Okay.
officer. Sympathy.
So backup's here.
Hey, good.
Officer, please.
I got it. Just get on this side. I got it. Guys, listen to me. Just get on this side.
And again, here's three guys. Here's three guys, but look, she's pulling her hands apart. I would
Yeah, they're
love that.
struggling, for sure.
An easy thing to do.
You didn't
This is an easy thing to do. Just training, and if you had training, you could just slip them right on. I would love to see them try to do it.
After he pulled me over, I pulled over. He's hurting me.
Hey, look towards the car. Look towards the car.
Me.
Look towards the
I
car.
didn't do anything.
Listen,
Here,
You're hurting
relax.
let's
me.
go ahead and fix this.
You're hurting me.
No, you're fine.
I didn't do
Just
anything.
relax.
The whole hurting me repeatedly.
Yeah.
I was at a yellow light.
No, she definitely is, like, you know, playing the victim with them entirely, as many people do. But no, I'm not going to excuse it taking 4 guys to handcuff one woman her size. That is ridiculous, and it is lack of training. Because size and relative
Yeah, I
strength
know. It's
difference
a lot
can be
easier to do that
mitigated.
if you just pop you in the nose real quick.
If you
It's
what?
a lot easier if you just go ahead and pop somebody in the nose real quick. It's a lot easier to
I'm
do
not-
that if you give
I'm
them a force
obviously not
pain
advocating that.
to easily handcuff them.
And I'm obviously not advocating that, but I'm
Would you-
sorry,
how
it is
else would they-
absurd to say that it takes 4 big, strong guys like that to subdue one little girl. That's absurd. I have seen one
While
officer
still
handle a
harming
woman
her.
that
While
size
still not harming her.
without doing serious harm. Yes. Yes, it is possible because I've seen it. I've seen it hundreds of times where one officer can put handcuffs on a woman that size who is resisting without doing serious harm, without beating the shit out of her or knocking her to the ground or tasing her because they know what they're doing.
I think that's very rare, but okay. I mean, especially for somebody who's fighting back like this.
Well, I've also said from the beginning, this officer does not know what he is doing. I don't know if he's a rookie or he's in training. It wouldn't surprise me. But he clearly doesn't know what he's doing.
And apparently none of them do either, because all of them seem to have had troubles putting handcuffs on this little girl. Sometimes the littlest ones are the toughest ones to deal with.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some like 80-pound girls go absolutely like feral cat, saber-tooth tiger level. Like, not impossible. But that was not the case here. You know, she's not a stripper hopped up on meth. Like,
Anybody else in the car?
Hey, that was a good time to check that. Now, that I call as a poll. They should have known if there was somebody or not.
yeah, that is a.
Do anything.
They really
You're not
should have
listening.
checked, yeah, if there was anyone else in the car.
Yep.
Deputy Baker.
That's a good thing.
Deputy Baker. It's Miranda. He literally did.
Oh, look, her buddy cop.
I came,
Apparently she knows him.
he made a U-turn,
Calm down.
and then I came out, and they tried to put his hands on me as a woman.
Cooperate.
I'm cooperating, and then he tried to put me to the ground. I promise you,
Take a
Deputy
breath.
Baker.
So she does know the system. She shouldn't have to be told that she was detained.
I've been cooperating. He tried to put
She
me.
knows the sergeant by name.
Just go ahead.
He did.
Let's go ahead. Okay.
I swear. I put all my life.
All right.
Okay,
Resisting now is not
Did he
gonna
like
be good.
introduce himself or anything,
You're all
or she
balled
just
up.
knows him?
Because he hurt me from the
Take a breath.
get-go.
Nope.
And so, what do I have to
Nope.
I asked, I'm not a female.
He was just walking up, and when she saw him, she called his name out, and he's now talking about her needing to down because of her warrants and stuff.
Listen, do you have anything on you that's going to hurt anybody?
Deputy Baker.
So she should not have to be told she was being detained. She knows. She knows. She knows.
Anything.
Oh, I'm not saying she doesn't know. Yeah, she does know. She's
I was
yeah, she is playing. She's she's doing what little girls do when they get in trouble. But yeah, like again, 9 out of 10 videos, someone will say, "I didn't do anything. I did nothing wrong." That 9 out of 10 videos. So is she playing the victim? Yes. Is she trying to, whine and cutesy and lie her way out of being in trouble? Yes, of course.
Well, but you did make it seem like she didn't know, or she couldn't have known that she was being detained.
That is a different matter. Because at one point that was true, but now she's in handcuffs against a car. I think she knows she's being detained. And I have no doubt that she knows why, and it's for, refusing to give her ID and that. Hi, puppy. Oh, we're being joined by a dog. Who, of course, hit the mute button on me, because that's what he does.
I think she's worried mostly about her warrant, and her warrant shows her
does she have a warrant?
a horrible person when she mentions it. Yeah, when she mentions it. Well, no, she doesn't. She's on probation right now. Sorry, and that's what I think she's worried about, is violating her probation. She knows the moment she gets arrested, she's going to violate probation, and she's been causing this whole entire scene. But I've been allowing you to tell me that the cops are causing it. I'm just trying to figure out where.
I didn't say they were causing it. I said repeatedly they were both causing it. I said the officer is not doing his job properly.
Yes.
But
yeah, you did. Yes, you did. I don't know if the officer is causing it, though.
Okay, so I'm assuming we find out at some point that she is on probation.
Yes.
Say hi to the doggy, everyone. Hi, Nicotine.
I am calm, and he hurt my feelings, and he upset me, and they put me up. I didn't even say shit.
He hurt my feelings.
Yeah, okay. I got a face palm for the he hurt my feelings. I'm sorry. You are not in kindergarten. You are a grown ass woman driving a fucking car. You are not in kindergarten. I don't care that somebody hurt your feelings right now. Shut up. Like, oh, that was cringe.
That almost sounds like something that somebody who's drunk would say, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah. She doesn't strike me as being drunk, though.
Yep.
Like, I don't have any suspicions that she is less than sober right now.
Yeah, I mean, if she is drunk, she's holding it very well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because he was being mean to me.
She's clear. I don't know if this got a hoodie.
No, you're wrong, and you know it.
That's fine. I've been wrong before.
You've been wrong before.
I know I have.
I know you have. I know him.
Okay.
I know him faithfully, and you hurt me.
Well,
you put your hands on me.
I'm Deputy Thompson now.
No, but you put your hands on me.
I know, because you didn't listen.
No, I didn't listen, because you put me out of the car.
Okay, she admits it.
Wrong.
Hi.
You did that, and you know you did that.
Wrong.
I just told you.
No, you're not.
Have you just go do what?
I didn't do anything wrong to you. You didn't even try to ask me for my identification.
She
did.
Literally just pulled me out of
Wait,
the
she just didn't ask for her identification.
Yeah, and she said he pulled her out of the car, which is not true. No, she's
not true. That's why I say that's the victim thing. That's it. Exactly. In order to garner some sort of sympathy, somebody on the stop to say, "Wait, you didn't do that, sir? Bad, shame on you, bad you." And that's what she's been doing the entire stop.
I don't think she's been doing that the entire stop. She's definitely doing that now. It's not going to work. She's not the first to try this tactic, obviously. But she is lying when she says he pulled her out of the car. He didn't pull her out of the car. She got out on her own. Then he did grab her and walk her to the front of his car.
He did ask her for ID.
He very much did, several times.
Right.
So yeah, she's just, she's doing what almost everybody does. She's trying to accuse him of doing things he shouldn't have to try and lessen the guilt on herself. It's I did the bad thing, but he did the worst thing.
Turn and sit right here.
This was going to be a simple traffic stop, dude, for fail to stop.
What happened?
I think she's signal 1.
Oh.
I can smell it on her breath while she's yelling at me.
Oh, so he's saying she is drunk.
I didn't do nothing. I just was sitting in the car and I waited.
Mainly by behavior. I think he also he said
he could smell it, but that's always.
I'm already in court.
Well, you're on the side of the road right now. You're not.
No,
Right, I would have probably said by her belligerent behavior.
There's open beer bottle on the floorboard over there.
Oh!
Which
Okay, open container?
Smelling it out of her breath while she's talking to me the whole time.
We passed the yellow light. It was a yellow light. I turned my turn signal on.
No.
I turned my turning signal on. I didn't do anything wrong.
Like I said.
And then he just admitted to it.
Okay.
I asked him, can you get out the car? And I was like, what did I do? He was like, your failure to comply. And I was like, you didn't ask me or tell me anything. You said you made a full U-turn on me and got in front of cars and all that shit. And I was already turning.
Okay.
I was just going to the store because I lost my phone.
And she was already
Track my steps.
Hey, please don't lose
didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Just signal 1.
Have you had anything to drink today?
No,
Because you reek of alcohol.
no. That was literally I literally got off work at 8:00 p.m.
Well,
I missed.
You know what time it is now?
Yes.
8:00 in the morning.
8:00 in the morning, exactly.
You got DUI too.
Yeah,
She's hammered.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to ask her if
Okay.
she wants to do SFEs.
Yeah, I
Hey,
was
Miranda,
gonna say,
I
you
got a
don't have
question for you,
enough
okay?
proof she's
Listen,
drunk
I
right
believe
now,
you're
not
under
even
the influence
close.
of alcohol. Would you be willing to?
I would be.
You'd be willing to complete standardized field
Oh,
sobriety?
please
with
tell
me?
me she
Because I
doesn't.
wasn't under the.
Okay, please tell me she doesn't. I hate these tests. They're so fucking bullshit. Because I'm saying right now they do not have.
Talking yourself out of it, so you're lucky there.
Okay, but yeah, right now they do not have proof that she's drunk. Do you have an empty beer bottle? Yes, but that could have been there for a month. You don't know. And I didn't see any beer in it, so you have an empty beer bottle that could have been there for months. You're saying you smell it on her breath, which an officer can get on the stand and say that, but that is subjective, especially as she can say, well, I work in a place that sells alcohol. That's why I smell like a bar. I work in one. Or the fact that there was an open beer bottle, but it's been there for a week. The smell of alcohol is in the car, and so it was on her. I'm not saying either of those are true or that she wasn't drinking. I am saying you can argue that. And cops need to be thinking about that when they're doing things like this.
He doesn't have to have proof to investigate.
No, he doesn't. But if he wants to add...
investigate.
Yeah, but we just saw two cops fist bump each other saying, you got her on DUI. And I'm like, no, you don't. You do not have her...
So they don't have... Yeah, that's for sure.
To charge her with DUI. You don't have enough to press that charge right now.
Enough to
I'm saying it. Yes, yes, they totally have enough to investigate. The empty bottle, totally enough to investigate. But for them to be fist bumping saying, yeah, you totally got her on DUI, she's wasted. I'm like, you don't know what wasted is, because I've seen wasted people. She may have had a beer, but she ain't wasted. We've seen wasted. Wasted people can't stand up. Wasted people are slurring their words. They don't know their own name or where they're at. So, also, drinking one beer while you should not be driving, you would still be under the limit at one beer, and you're not drunk on one beer. So, again, you can drink without being drunk, and having one drink does not mean you're committing DUI. Unless they get a breathalyzer or a blood sample, they do not have DUI on her right now.
Oh, yeah, I believe that was a little bit of an empty celebration. But it yielded enough for an investigation into whether she's drunk or not.
Yeah, they totally have probable cause for an investigation, but yeah, premature celebration. And Nico T is right, because I have known people who actually do that. Okay, fist bump. Sorry, my arm is there. It's just green screen. Fist bump. But yeah, I know people who, especially at the beach, will pick up like beer cans and bottles and stuff to clean up the beach. and then they just have them all in their trunk until they go recycle them. So yeah, you can have empty containers in your car for like other reasons. And no, she doesn't appear to be.
Matter of fact, I have a video where a cop actually takes the drink and he's looking at it and he's thinking, "Oh man, great! I got him with one of those little ball canister type drink things."
Oh,
And
I've
then
seen those.
he mentioned that he looked inside and he looked inside and he goes, "Yeah, there's bugs and stuff in here. I don't think we have to charge them on."
No, that's not fresh. That's just somebody who doesn't clean out their car.
The influence. I was looking for my vehicle. Looking for my car in my friend's vehicle.
Okay.
I didn't go anywhere, and you know that I didn't. You made a U-turn behind me.
I did because I saw you.
You made a U-turn
Why?
behind me because it was on a yellow light, and
No,
I had
ma'am.
the right of way, and I
No,
made
ma'am.
the right turn.
That's incorrect. I told you why I pulled you over. You failed to stop.
Officer, and even
Okay,
after that,
listen, I'm not arguing.
I'm
Give
not
me just a
trying to argue
second.
with you.
You are though.
She refused.
Huh? No, she just told me she would do it.
Must have missed where she mentioned there's been a couple of lag section. I must have missed where she mentioned
Everything very strong odor.
that she's on probation.
Watery eyes.
Yeah, because I haven't heard her say that yet, and I haven't got lag. Maybe it's later.
Yeah, maybe later.
Really?
Yeah, she said she's willing to do it.
If it's there, we'll
She's
get it.
convinced that I stopped her because she went through the yellow light, and I'm like, that's not why we're stopped. Yeah, well, that's my concern right now.
You'll be a little bothered by the reason why she's on probation.
I don't know how far I'm going to get through these exercises because I can tell you after her resisting me, trying to get cuffs on her, I don't want to take them back off, Sergeant. I'll be 100% honest.
Valid point.
Say that she's going to do it. We'll take them off. But
Yep. Let me just get all this prepared, and then I'll.
Yeah, let's make room for back up.
Yeah.
If I pass the breathalyzer, will I be able to get away?
Yeah, it landed with a leggy.
Is that your probable
Give
cause?
me just a second, okay? I'm going to come around.
Is that your probable cause?
Give me 1 second. I'm going to come around and talk to you because it's hard to hear you from up here, okay? Give me just 1 minute. I think she believes that I'm about to do a breathalyzer, and I think that's what she agreed to do because she's asking me if I pass the breathalyzer right here, am I going to go?
Yeah.
free?
oh, okay.
I do believe she didn't know the difference between the field sobriety and the breathalyzer.
I agree with you. Yeah, because it depends where you live. At least in the States, I know this is true. Not every police department has roadside breathalyzers. Why, I don't know. But I know that they don't. So it's not always an option. Yeah, it's not always an option on the side of the road. Usually I've seen them like they have to take someone to the station and they have the big, 300-pound machine from the 70s.
And that one you don't want to be tested on because that one is hecka accurate.
If it's been maintained properly and cleaned properly, yes.
Yeah, and it's logged, so whenever they get to court, they'll be able to log exactly when it was cleaned, when it was calibrated, and everything.
Yeah, because that's what a defense attorney is going to go for. Because you gotta undermine the evidence if it exists.
Yeah.
The difference between that and
No, she should not. Absolutely not. Never, ever, 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 ever agree
Probable cause.
to field sobriety tests
The
ever.
probable cause is a
Even if
traffic
you
stop
are
and the odor of
sober as a judge.
Right,
No.
but
Okay.
he didn't give me the odor of alcohol. He pulled me out of my vehicle because he said I made a traffic violation, but didn't give me the description of that.
We're not going to stand here and debate the
I'm
reason
not
for this.
debating
Okay.
that, but I know you know
That's
that
what
I've
we're
stopped.
asking
You've
you.
been stopped before, and I've been in the jail
Okay.
because of the hurricane, and I can't go to jail because of bond. So I was very compliant because of that. So there was no reason for me not to
Wait,
be compliant.
Okay,
Did
she
you
said
say
she's on
she-
bond.
pause that real quick.
Yeah, she said she's on bond.
She was on bond and went to jail, but why? What was
I don't
her
think-
reason for going to jail?
I don't think she said why. Yet. I just heard her say she
Oh,
went
she did, but
jail
she
and
didn't
said
clarify.
because
She
of the-
did. She said,
because of the hurricane. I don't know what that means.
right. Why would you go to jail because of a hurricane? I can only think of maybe two reasons: theft for vandalism.
Yeah, if you were like looting or something, that would be one.
That's the only reason I can think somebody would be up in jail for a hurricane.
Well, maybe we'll get more clarification.
She's not unfamiliar with this system.
No, she knows what she's doing. That's why she's challenging. That's why she's challenging the officer's reason for stopping her. That's why she's questioning his probable cause. She knows what she's talking about. She's clearly been through the system. She's been through court a couple of times.
She thinks she does.
She's learned a few things. She's had a little bit of education about navigating the system. From Link 219, we have Prince William County, Virginia. Stopped carrying roadside breath tests due to cost and maintenance issues. You also can't refuse a breath test after arrest due to pre-consent laws. Pre-consent laws are something that I'm like, what the fuck? How are they constitutional? Like, I'm sure there was a lot of legal dance.
Because you sign a...
You basically sign a contract with the state when you get your license.
Contract?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why, like, subs
the courts could,
say they don't contract, etc. Yeah.
I guess you could try to argue it all the way to the Supreme Court, but
it's probably been there.
To the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court pretty much only takes cases that they're sure they can win whichever way they want to win it. That's kind of one of the bad things about the Supreme Court is if they want to change a law a certain way and they know that the person's going to win that case, they'll take it. If they want to change a law a certain way and they know the person's going to lose that case, they'll take it. They do not like gray ground at all.
No, they don't. Well, right now they're being asked whether they're
that is one of the bad.
Yeah, I've seen lawyers say that too. What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
They're coming through delayed.
I don't think so. I think you're doing pretty good.
Why would I go back to jail knowing that my bond can be revoked and I can go to jail for that?
What we're asking you to do is field sobriety exercises.
My thing is if I will be able to pass that, what will go after that?
We would make a determination at that point.
Determination at that point?
Yep.
And will I be able to get a traffic violation?
I'm not going to tell you one way or the other because we're not there yet.
I understand that.
I'm not going to hold everything over your head or tell you that we're going to.
Very, very understanding. Yeah, I'm trying to understand what's going on. Yep. At this point, even if I were to pass or not pass, where is the violation that I committed?
Again, I'm not going to debate.
I don't know the violation that I committed. Is what I'm saying.
He was explaining it to you when you were.
Well, you have been told several times.
No, I wasn't. I literally got pulled and grabbed. I have a literally mark on my arm to show that he put me over when I told him that I was a woman. I would rather have a female because he told me.
You don't have that option.
I didn't have
it's on my end.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you that.
Trying to get rid of it.
Tell me, what can I identify as? And I'll identify as male or female. So are you making me uncomfortable, trying to make me feel like I'm not a male or female?
It's trying to be respectful.
No, it's not respectful because
no, he didn't say that way. Wait, he did not say that way. That to suggest that she was either not male or female. He was
he did not question
and saying, "How do you tell?" You need to not touch me. I'm a woman. How do you tell, or as a male? Or as a man, or I can't remember. She said as a male, I think. And he said, well, how do you know? He was just a little whipped.
Yeah, he was
on so much with as much crap as they put.
He was being a little cutesy, which I did not appreciate. He shouldn't have gone there. But at no point did he question her gender or ask her, or even ask her to identify. He didn't do that. So again, we have revisionist history. But I agree with Nico T.
Nobody revisionist history.
Yeah, totally revisionist history. But I agree with Nico T. Nobody who is hammered or wasted, as they said, is talking like this and this coherently about complex subjects and able to rewrite them in a close to but not quite way this quickly. So I do not think that she is drunk. I really don't. And if there's BAC at the end, don't spoil it for me. Let me see.
No, I'm not. I'm not. That's what I was in.
Are you going to
Okay, so where are we? We're Charlotte Sheriff's County.
Even if I submit or not submit, if I'm going to be able
Are
to
you
pass,
going to submit or
no,
not submit? Okay.
Good, smart girl.
I want to submit, but I need to know the answer to that.
You're under arrest for DUI.
You do not have it. No way.
Pass the DUI,
Sorry,
yes.
nope.
Sir.
All right, they might still waiting on.
Yeah, they're not even going to mess around with the field sobriety test.
Which is fine, but unless they get some kind of proof,
she's not going to cooperate.
No, I need to grab that.
Right. They definitely need proof for the charging of the.
We don't use portable breathalyzers in the state of Florida.
So I'm saying
in the entire state. Really?
I mentioned that earlier. They don't use them in the entire state. No.
Okay, I didn't hear that it was the entire state.
Because they've had a lot of disputes on the little handheld machines, so they make sure that when you're breathalyzer test, you're given it by the big badass machine we were mentioning earlier.
Okay, I kind of get the logic, but Jesus, it's just so Florida.
Oh yeah. I mean, Florida, as long as they take all your other rights, but you're living there free as a free, mostly Republican state.
It's true.
Hello. Yes. Can I please
Texas,
my sobriety test, please?
You just can't keep any of your other rights.
Step out for me, I'm gonna search you.
May I get my sobriety test? Like, goddamn, I didn't do shit. What the fuck? I'm not even drunk.
Test.
I didn't even have one beer.
No, I mess up words, so I can't say anything. Variety is pretty bad.
Y'all not gonna try to give me a test or what?
Is that when you determine if your vibes are right?
I'm not on nothing. I don't do drugs. What the fuck?
I'm not saying that you do. I'm just saying that.
Y'all told me y'all were gonna give me a test. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's the test?
Didn't you just refuse?
No, they're trying to confuse me on what the fuck I'm saying. I'm trying to say like I didn't do anything wrong. Is why I'm saying no. I will take a test if I have to prove it.
Take a test to go to jail.
No, I can't go to jail. I literally just went to jail for a Hurricane Milton curfew.
Yeah, I need her to turn.
I'll turn the car.
Spread your feet.
She said
I need you to
curfew.
stop moving. Spread
And he said that she refused the test, and I know you think that she didn't, but he's asking her to do the field sobriety test, and she was demanding the breathalyzer test.
Yes.
And he was telling her she didn't have one, and she continued to argue, so he just accepted it as
no. Yeah, and she did refuse the field sobriety test. That was clear, but they're not doing. There's not good communication happening right now. And so that's why there's a lot of double talk.
It's hard to communicate. Especially when somebody's trying to hogwash over you. It's real hard to communicate.
And they don't have the option of a roadside breathalyzer, so they have to take her to the station to do it, which is fine. But that could have been communicated a little more clearly to her. Like, again, nobody is showing good communication skills. I'm not saying she's talking a mile a minute and she's not pausing to listen. That's entirely true. But again, the cops are supposed to be trained in how to communicate with people, and I'm not seeing that coming through.
And Cody is correct. You can refuse the field sobriety test.
Yes, you absolutely can. But I heard her say...
You could even go as far as a blood test if you want to. I wouldn't recommend it, though.
No. But I heard her say she was in jail before for Hurricane Milton for curfew. So there was a curfew because of the hurricane. I guess she was out past curfew, and that's what she got arrested for.
Yeah, and I missed the curfew part. Okay, and I missed
very quick. Let me run it back. Yeah, she says it. She's talking very.
I'm not doubting you. She said it.
I will take a test if I have to prove it.
Take a test to go to jail.
No, I can't go to jail. I literally just went to jail for a Hurricane Milton curfew.
Yeah, I need her to turn.
Right there.
That's what this is. Wait, I talked over it again. Could you?
Sorry.
Okay.
No. I will take a test if I have to
You're
prove
able
it.
to take a test in the jail.
No, I can't go to jail. I literally just went to jail for a Hurricane Milton and curfew.
Yeah, I need her to turn.
I'll
Face
turn
the car. Face the car. Spread your feet.
It's a curfew.
Stop moving.
Yeah.
Spread your feet.
So now we at least note it was not a DUI previously, and it wasn't anything violent.
Yeah, like I immediately left her. Or
I don't care. I need you to spread your feet or spread.
I admit, curfew didn't occur to me either, but that's because we don't do that here.
Is this your phone?
My test?
Huh?
That's not my phone. Can I take my? I was looking out for my.
So whose phone is this?
I have no idea.
So do you want me to leave it in the car?
I need to take my test.
You refused.
No,
we just
I
asked
told,
you and
no,
you
that's not
refused.
what you said. You made
That's
me feel
exactly
like
what we said.
Going to jail regardless.
I'm back in the
Oh,
car.
very much
No,
so.
that's crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, y'all are tripping.
Yeah, I would want to know the pie chart on people arrested for curfew broken down by race. I'm betting it's not got a lot of pieces.
I saw a funny video the other day.
They
Video
really don't
was
really
a cat, a little white cat being pulled over by the cop, and as the cop gets over to the door of the car, he just walks up to the door and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were a black cat."
Oh, I love that there's kitties, but like,
I'll be in route to the jail. I'll put my starting in the CAD.
over a traffic stop.
Miranda, these are questions that you.
No, those are questions. I didn't have. You didn't give me the right to do anything.
That's wild. That is so wild.
Yeah, he's not messing up her life. She's ran the light.
Oh Lord, I can't
426
believe it.
Central. Can you notify
I
the jail?
really
It's gonna be a
can't
signal one.
believe it. You're gonna ruin my life.
No, ma'am. These are decisions that you
No,
made this
you
morning.
didn't give me any decision.
I did.
No, you
I said-
didn't.
I told you as soon as I made contact at your window, I need your driver's license,
But I
registration,
didn't.
and
I didn't.
Give
Give,
a lot of decisions.
I have the right to ask what I did wrong.
And I told you what you did.
No,
wrong.
you didn't.
I told you. I said I stopped you because you failed to stop coming out.
I
of the
did.
Many
I did stop.
Here's where we
Like
go. Like now, pay attention real quick. You might want to be ready for pausing.
the red light.
If you notice the lights, they are all red.
You were the
As
only
she
car that was
comes
going.
out of the gas station here,
You were the only
she
car.
makes a turn. It's like a right-hand turn
You
into
were
the turn lane. Now, the light changed.
You were the
All
only
the lights changed.
We're done.
This officer is pulling forward. There's no reason any car should be turning through his lane.
arguing. I
There's
did
no reason. She had a red light, red as can be, and she flat
on my
and
own.
ran.
Well, don't do that.
I put
because
that on
got it
Jesus.
okay,
Do
so
you see that?
okay, but I didn't see her go through the intersection when it was red. Because she's not allowed to pull out of the parking lot when it's on red.
No, she went through the intersection when it was red. She pulled.
I
She
didn't
pulled.
see that.
Everybody was
Hold
stopped.
on,
Everybody was stopped.
because
Right.
I saw the light
Go
change.
back and watch it. Give you the time. And be ready to pause a moment. Be ready to pause.
Just stop because
Okay,
this
so
light was red.
right now the lights are
Yellow.
green or red.
It was.
Okay, right now all the lights are
His
red.
lights are red.
Yeah, and she's gonna pull out of the parking
This is
lot
red.
and pull up to the light, and then they turn green though.
No, and I'll come to a stop. No,
They do. Yeah, she comes to a stop and then they turn green.
All of his turn green.
Yeah,
All
but
of
they're facing each other, so
turn
she has a
green.
green light too. Unless, why wouldn't she have a green light
But
too?
if he's going to go straight through traffic, if he's going to go straight
They're
through,
like they're
why would
facing
he
each
have a
other.
turn signal? She would have. Okay, we'll calm this down. If he is moving forward through that section and she is facing him, why on earth would there be a turn light on turning her into his lane of traffic while there is a turn light on in his lane also going forward to her? All four or 1, 2, 3 lanes are moving towards her. None of the lights on the other side have changed. That's why none of the other vehicles moved 1 inch.
All right, well, let's see, because I didn't see it that way at all.
You stopped at the red light.
The red
I
light
never said
was
you didn't
yellow,
stop there.
and then
Yes.
you went, and you were
Okay,
the
so
only
that's
car
her
that was
car.
going straight.
All red.
They're all red. She
Now
pulled
what?
out.
That was going
Yeah, I'm
straight
watching.
to Victimhood.
Green light. See? All the lights just turned green.
All three. Stop. All 3 lights. Correct. There's no reason her turn signal would be on at all. All 3 of the lights in front of
So he's
him
saying
are
what?
on.
She went through an intersection
He's
straight
saying
with her turn
her
signal on?
lane
Because that's not what I heard.
with a red light.
Why would
No,
she have a
she
red
stopped
facing light?
at a red light.
The light is
And
green.
then
They're
drove
facing each
it
other.
because
Why would they
she
not both
was
be
in
green
that
right
lane of
now?
traffic. Because there's a turn lane going through her lane of traffic.
Okay, so he's saying she currently has a
Turn
red.
lane right now.
It
Right.
doesn't matter.
You were
You're
There's
the
a
Okay.
turn lane
Stop.
now going through her lane of traffic
that is her-
and his.
We're done.
And
I
he
think
does the U-turn.
he's trying to have a sword fight with me.
Now watch, when he does the U-turn, no other vehicle has moved.
Telling the
Only
truth.
her vehicle has moved, and if you look north south,
She was making a turn.
My own life, I
Well,
could
don't do that.
I put it on Jesus. I put it on God.
right, I wanted you to stop at the intersection.
Yeah, she made a turn.
I wanted you to right after he did his U-turn facing the intersection. Right.
Yes, I don't care what he
This-
did.
This turn lane is all 3 lanes are red on her side. All 3 lanes are red.
How do you know that? We can't even see it.
Until he does the U-turn, because he's going to face forward and look at the lights.
Okay, I'm gonna watch this one more time, but
He
I'm
does
right now. I'm not
U-turn.
seeing her do anything wrong.
Halfway through, when he does a U-turn, halfway through his U-turn, he stops facing the direction she would be traveling and looks at all of her lights red.
Okay, right now they're facing directly at each other, so he has to go 180 before he's facing the direction that she is going.
That's where I'm asking you to stop at.
Okay, I will.
I think you're just.
Okay,
trying to have a
there's
sword
her
fight
car.
with me.
Now he's turning. That's
I'm not good
90.
at arguing. I'm good at.
That's 180. I can't even see those lights.
Yeah, there. All the lights. But all the lights are, I blew it
can't
up. I
see
blew it
those.
up and watched it. All the lights are red. And if you notice, every single lane of traffic in front of him is moving towards him. There's no reason that turn lane would be on at all.
Okay, but she doesn't appear to have turned. She went straight.
No, she turned.
He pulled a 180 and is now following her.
Right. After she turned.
That's not making a turn. That's going straight because he had to fully turn around to follow her.
He turned more than 180, but it was after she turned. He turned around. He's now 180 degrees. He's going to continue
Okay,
more
okay,
and make
there.
the right-hand
Okay,
turn
yeah,
she just
now
made
he
right
went-
here. Right here.
Now
the
he's at
right-hand
3/4.
turn that she just made.
Okay, so now he's at 3/4, and yeah, those lights do appear to be red. So, yeah, she possibly made an illegal turn. But judging off that video, good luck proving that.
I believe the courts know how traffic lights function. And
I'm
there's
sure
no
they do,
reason
but
for all 3 of the lanes facing you. No, hold on, you keep stopping me when I say this. There's no reason for, if all 3 of your forward-facing lights, including the turn lane, is on, there's no reason any light on the other side would ever be on until that turn lane stops. Until that turn lane stops and the red light comes onto the turn lane. That's the only time. And then your turn lane wouldn't come on. The green light facing forward would come with 2 green lights facing forward. This light is cycled for one side to turn at a time.
okay, but I also see there's 2 trucks that clearly
All
just
lanes
went through those lights as well. One of them is going through it right now.
The big white truck that you see, the dump truck,
I
came
think it's the start of a dump truck, yeah.
behind him.
On the far, far, far right.
right? Right, that came from directly behind him. The lane directly behind him. He's coming from where she was.
That's okay. Well, then that proves that she had the right of way. If that truck has the right of way and she was in front of it, how does she not have the right of way if he does?
That's his lane. That's his lane. That's the lane that had all the green
not the
lights.
cop, the truck.
That's the lane that had all the green lights. Right, the dump truck there. The dump truck was behind him. He pulled forward all the way across all the lanes, did 180 degrees. The dump truck was in front of him, and that's directly in front of him. Now he's turned further than 180 degrees, and the dump truck is still continuing through. The dump truck came from his green light. Her green light hasn't moved. Or her red light hasn't moved. It's been red, and it will stay red.
I disagree. I think if the truck has the right of way and it was behind her, then she's perfectly fine.
The truck isn't in her lane. The truck was driving towards her. That white dump truck was behind the cop car, getting ready to go through the light, driving towards her.
That would mean the dump truck did a U-turn too, which it did.
Her. No, the dump truck just turned left, or just turned right. He just pulled forward through the light and turned right. Everybody in front of you facing the opposite direction.
Like, unless I'm missing something here, which I don't think I am.
You are. The functions of a light, but it's fine.
I know how freaking traffic lights function.
I'm
done. Okay, I'm done. I'm done arguing this. I'm sorry, but this has gotten stupid, and I'm done arguing over traffic lights. I think it's bullshit. I think the way that it looks from this video, there is no proof that she did anything wrong. And this video is all we have. So I'm not taking somebody's word on it or whatever.
I did.
No, you
I
didn't.
put that on my own life.
Well, don't do that.
I put
because
that
got
on
it
Jesus.
video.
I put it on God.
Don't do it because I have it on video.
Okay, so
she had to have at least 8. She had to have at least 8 standard drinks to reach that blood alcohol content as a female.
Oh.
A male, where
that's subjective, though.
Or something.
You can't like definitively say X amount of drinks gets.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's a blood alcohol. It's how the
yes,
alcohol. The
there's
alcohol
variation.
content.
It depends on. Like you can, to some degree, say it takes X amount of alcohol to get somebody who weighs this much drunk.
Right.
But
how much weight you have? And that was the calculation. That was the calculation I did, was at her at about 160 pounds. I made her a little fat.
I was going to say, I don't think she weighs 160 pounds.
Nope. I made her a little fat to make sure that when I did the calculations and I came out with 8 standard drinks.
Okay, but you can't just use weight.
Standard drinks.
There's other factors than just somebody's weight. It's what kind of alcohol are you drinking? How fast are you drinking? That's a big one. Are you doing 20 shots in a row? Or are you drinking 3 glasses of wine over 4 hours? Did you eat food before you started drinking? Do you have a tolerance? Because if you're somebody who drinks like every day, you're going to have a higher...
I can only use her timeline that she gave was the last drink.
Hours.
8 o'clock at night when she left to work, and then 8 o'clock in the day is 12 hours later. So if I use her timeline, she was hecka drunk.
Oh yeah, she'd be like blood alcohol poisoning territory.
And she's wearing it off now.
I would as well.
8 drinks worth of drunk.
Yeah, I agree with Nico T though. I don't see her acting drunk, and I don't think they had probable cause when they said they were adding the DUI charge. Yeah, she probably is about 125 pounds. That's my guess.
Right. I made sure to make her fat when I did my math. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's okay for funsies.
We're talking about more than 8 drinks. And like I said, I'm having this lag thing going on. I might end up doing the other one a different day. This lag thing is just driving me nuts.
All right, well, if you want, you can throw it up. Just pause when I say.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably just going to go ahead and go as well. I mean, we'll just go ahead and call it. We'll pull up this one another day. It won't hurt. You know what I mean?
If that's what you want.
Well, because I'm having a lot more than just a couple lags. It's when I speak, it's been taking like 4 minutes. Not for like 4 minutes, like 4 to 6 seconds for you.
Oh.
And then I know because one time it was an emotional reaction. Like you just did it now. You just said, "Oh," after several minutes of me talking, and it's actually ran into where it's making us sound like we're talking over each other when really there's like this quite long lag, 6 to 10 seconds. I can't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand. It's frustrating as hell. All right, let me just do a couple comments and then we'll wrap. A person who is really an alcoholic, their blood level spikes when they stop drinking. They don't feel the drinking like a typical person. Weird. I totally believe that, but yeah, that's a weird thing.
And as far as not slurring words or not acting drunk, I've seen some really hammered individuals totally not act drunk.
Yeah.
Small
100%.
individuals.
Yeah, some people can really hold their alcohol. This is true. Like, yeah, some people just have an amazingly high tolerance and can function like really well when they're drunk. Yeah, I have known a few people that I knew could like seriously drink and not really show much sign of it. But we can always talk about that more later, so we will save
like multiple type things.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we will save this video for another day. I'll keep it tabbed. But thank you for being here. I know I got a little snippy, but other than
thank you.
That's
what fun is, man. That's what the fun is.
It is. But we will say goodbye to Zerzu Sarah Quinn. Everyone be nice to him. Say hi to the penguins. I gotta get those penguin clips off you. I should have had them. But we'll watch some penguins next time. Until then, I've been Insane Lane as well as a Canadian girl. Love yourself and love on a fur baby. Until tomorrow. Bye-bye.